Cleaning Nation, it is time to have some fun, to soak up some wisdom, and to get everything you need to grow your cleaning company. If you are out there and you're loving the show, your life is better because you are part of Cleaning Nation, hook us up, show us the love, give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. If you're getting a ton of value, feel free to spread the love, share the show, tell your friends, share us on Twitter, Facebook, whatever your deal is. Subscribe to us on iTunes, YouTube. We're all over the place. All that to say, show the world you're a proud member of Cleaning Nation. Today, we are chatting with Fabio Maffioletti, and yes, I got that name right the first time, from The Cleaning Company. The Cleaning Company has been serving the Southern Florida area since 2010. They offer all manner of cool stuff, from residential, commercial, post-construction cleanup, day porter services, all sorts of cool things. If you want to get a hold of Fabio and his team, you can get a hold of them at www.cleaningcompanyonline.com. Fabio, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So excited to have you. I love that we were talking beforehand, and I'm like, hey, man, how'd you get hooked up with Cleaning Nation? And usually it's like, oh, I was watching the videos, or I've been a podcast listener forever. Fabio had enlisted. He's like, apparently one of us had emailed him. He's like, I thought it was spam. I thought it was a scam. I had to check, but we've overcome that, convinced him that we're legitimate human beings, and now here he is, ready to get and give some cleaning growth loving.
That's exactly how it happened, Mike. I mean, I got an email, I think it was Saturday, Sunday night, check an email from a lady called Natalie or Denise, if I'm not mistaken. And I said, well, I'll just reply just for fun. And the next thing I know, I'm talking to you on the phone.
Yeah, and we asked him for a social security number and a bunch of money, and it was a whole scam. I told him I was a Nigerian prince there for a moment. We had a whole situation going, and anyway, ended up we're chatting. So if you ever get an email from Natalie or Denise, they're actually with us. It's not a scam. We just want you to be on the show. All right, enough about that nonsense. Tell us a little bit about your family. If you're married, if you got kids, how you got into the business. Give us a little insight into your world, my friend.
Sure. I'm married. I got 3 kids, 2 11-year-old boys, 2 troublemaking twins, and I have a 2-year-old daughter. Got into business, kind of stumbled into it. When I got here, I'm Brazilian actually, so I got here, when was it? Too long ago. Was trying to get into the United States legally, so the cheapest way was to actually open a cleaning business and have it sponsored me. So that's pretty much how we started. Went to the supermarket, bought a bucket, a mop, some cleaning supplies, and there you go. That's how it started.
Beautiful. I love that.
It was actually...
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was actually a previous company. It was a previous company. It was not the cleaning company. It was a previous marriage, got divorced, and that's how we started the cleaning company a couple of years later. But that's how I got into the cleaning business about 17 years ago. That
is so cool. And it's funny. I'm actually working with someone from the UK. Same thing, coming over, and he's getting sponsored. He felt the easiest way for his family to get here was to open a cleaning company. So that's apparently a thing, Cleaning Nation.
Apparently it is, yeah.
You're a trendsetter, Fabio. What can I tell you? All right, well, shoot, let's jump right in, my friend. I love your story. Would love to bring some value. What's going on in your world that I can help you with today?
Yeah, so my main thing is, we do care about a lot of our technicians, and we do think that part of our success is completely given, for their hard work. And therefore, it's very hard for us to have them understand our vision, understand that we want them to grow with us, and understand that, whatever changes we do or we make or we try to make, it's actually for their own good, as well as the business. So if you can, I'd love some help, some insight into that, how to have them understand our vision, pretty much.
Beautiful. That is, I was telling Fabio before he started that I can tell kind of who I'm dealing with and where they're at in their business just by the questions that they're asking. And you can kind of tell literally what stage of, it'd be the worst, most boring game show ever to be like, you tell me the question, I'll tell you what stage of business you're in. But I love that question, Fabio, and it really turned me on to someone I'm talking with that is the higher quality of questions is generally the higher quality of business. Then I asked you what stage of business you're in, and you're doing really well. So that was fun. So all that to say, if you don't mind, share with me and Cleaning Nation what your vision is so I can get a little background, and then we can kind of dive into that.
All right. So, I mean, when I mean vision, what I'm saying is it's mainly, obviously in this industry, you have technicians getting paid as low as, well, we don't have that, but normally in the industry, you have porters getting paid minimum wage. We don't have that. We have people starting getting paid at $11, $12 an hour, which is not typical for, our industry, or at least some parts of our industry. So, and we try to make give them incentives and whatnot. And we try to promote a good environment in the company. We have our meetings, we have a great New Year's party. But it's very hard to make them understand, okay, this is not really just a New Year's party. This is to try to bring you on board and say, okay, we're a group here, we're a team. Let's make this company work. So it's very hard to get. It's not really just, okay, we're just socializing here. That's not only the whole idea. Of course, it is part of it, but it's to try to bring them on board. The way I see it was a whole team trying to work together for one good. So that's the whole idea. It's how do we get them to do that? How do we get them to care?
Gosh, let me encourage you right off the bat, Fabio. You've got like so many of the pieces. I don't want to say frustrating, but I'm just dying to jump in and help because you've got so many pieces of the puzzle together. We just need to finish it for you. So I love that you get, hey, we spend time together that's not working. I want them to be a part of a community. You said the word team. I actually typed up my notes here. You said the word team 2 or 3 times. All really good. Let me just encourage you. The first thing I'd say is let's get some definitions, not just for you, but for Cleaning Nation in terms of what vision and values are. So teamwork and holding and kind of being together and working for something greater than us, and the belief that we're not going to be selfish and we're stronger together than we are apart. And I'm willing to sacrifice something that I might want to for the better of the whole. Those are more values. And I talk a lot about core values, more in my one-on-one coaching, because that's really the foundation that builds something. Vision is where it is we're going with those values. So vision would be, we are going to change the lives of and employ 1,000 people in the southern Florida area that couldn't get jobs. We are going to free up 1 million hours of time for families in the next year that they would have otherwise spent cleaning, but they're going to have quality time with their family. Those kinds of things are vision. Values are the rules that you play by to get to that vision. So I want to be real clear on nomenclature when you say, how do I get people to get involved with the vision? I'm not sure if you're saying, since you didn't have kind of a clear picture yet, or maybe I didn't ask the question right, I'm not sure if it's that, or you're saying, how do I get them kind of involved with these values that we all share? Give me some feedback as to your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so I guess the question would be is how do we make them understand our values to see our vision, if you know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah. Go
ahead.
No, because that's actually the only way you will see our vision is if you understand our values. And of course, I've made this mistake before where you think, oh, I'm the best cleaning company out there. I think I do the best work out there. Nobody beats me. We're past that. So we want to make sure that our technicians, our employees, they do the best they can. That our team is always working to the best of their abilities, because that's our promise to our clients. We're going to go there and we'll do the best they can. We'll exceed their expectations. That's the hard part for us to make them understand is, okay, there's a reason for that. Why do we ask you to give your best? And therefore, if you do understand that, you'll be able to see our vision. Okay, right now we're trying to grow with the post-construction division. So you do need to jump some hoops. You need to be with us, stick with us while we're implementing that. From basic things, Mike, from making sure that their vehicles that they use, our vehicles, they're well maintained and whatnot. Instead of, once Tech C gets a vehicle and then Tech D gets that same vehicle the next morning, the vehicle is trashed. Simple things like that, for example.
Okay, so let's put together. I don't want to say put to bed, but let me make one comment on the vision thing. We'll set it aside, and then we'll dive into the core values because I think that's really what you're looking for. So the vision, I would encourage not just you, Fabio, but Cleaning Nation as well, to have a specific stated cause that's bigger than all of us could ever accomplish on our own. Microsoft's a great example. When they first started back in the 70s, I'm going to say this, and you're going to go, big deal, that's nothing. Well, keep in mind, in the 70s it was. Their vision was to have a desktop in every home, a computer, an actual computer. At the time, that was mind-blowing because computers took up the size of a large office space, and there were 0 homes that had desktop computers. And they actually, I think 30 years later, had to revise that because they're like, now we've got multiple desktops or laptops in people's homes. So they had to change it. But that was their vision, and that's kind of a 30-year overreaching thing that everybody that walked in could say, why are you here? And the wrong answer would be, I'm here to solder, actually to write code. That's not why you're here. You're here to help America or the world have a laptop and access to information in every single household. That's why you're here. So I would encourage you to get a specific vision that you could actually point to, and we're all excited and moving towards that. That said, let's set that to the side and talk about the core values, which are the rules, the ways that you accomplish that vision, right? Those are as important, if not more important, than the vision. One thing that you said that's so close, and I want to encourage you to look at you and Cleaning Nation to look at a little differently, is how do I get the people that we've got to get on board with our core values, right? They're going this direction, that direction, and we want them to go a different direction. Is that a fair synopsis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So first and foremost, just like the vision, you've got to be super clear about your core values. For me, for the last decade and the multiple businesses I've had, every business, the core values have been have fun, help out, be real, make money. Not in that order, but those have always been it. And if you talk to an employee I had 6 years ago that was with the company more than 3 or 6 months and say, hey, what were your core values back with Mike? They go, have fun, make money, be real, help out. They know them. So first and foremost, they've got to be clear, right? It's not like I say, well, we want to have fun, and other people say we want to goof off, and other people say, well, we have a fun atmosphere. Everyone says have fun. It's exactly the same. So we're very clear on what our values are, and we can communicate them in 8 words. Have fun, make money, help out, be real. So first and foremost, I'd encourage you to codify your values. Have you gotten to that step yet in terms of here's exactly what our values are, or are you still working through that?
We're working through that.
Okay, so that's step one, because if you don't have clarity, what you think the core value right now, it sounds like you've got a pretty good sized staff there. I'm guessing if I went and asked a random 20 of your employees, hey, what are the core values here? I'd probably get 15 or 16 different answers, maybe more. So first and foremost is be really clear, have fun, make money, be real, help out, where everybody knows these are the core values. Second of all, once you've got that clarity, you want to start living them and emanating them from everything that you do, from the words on your website to how you answer the phone, to your email signature, to how you talk to people, to what your customers or to what your employees say to your customers, to what you say to your employees, to what you say to your customers. They should all be emanating the core values. When you do that, a magical thing happens. Because I'll tell you, the least fun thing in the world is to find someone who doesn't believe in your core values and try to quote unquote convert them, right? Try and get them to be about having fun, making money, being real, help out, or whatever. Obviously yours are going to be different. That's not only mind-numbingly frustrating work, it is super ineffective. It just doesn't work. You're never going to convert them. What is a lot more fun and is a lot more effective is to be this beacon of here's who we are, and you build a community where people come around and go, what's going on with Fabio? What's going on with the cleaning company? These guys are amazing. They're different. What's going on? And the people that believe the same things that you believe are going to connect like you wouldn't believe. And once you get them, it is a bear to try and hire them away because they can't offer what you're offering. Another magical thing will happen. The guys and gals that don't share those core values that you're going to spend your life trying to beat into submission, they'll never even show up. They'll just wander away. They'll see your ad, right? Even your hiring ad will be written in such a way where it's just bleeding your core values. They'll read it and go, this isn't for me. This is not a place where I would enjoy myself. Maybe they sneak in. Within a week or two, they're going to be like, I feel funny. I'm kind of the odd man out. So the beautiful thing is it works both ways. The people that shouldn't be in, you don't have to fire them. You don't have to worry about them. The system, the community, the culture that you build, that everybody's just living, breathing, dying these core values, turns off the people that you don't want. You don't have to worry about trying to beat them into submission. The other thing is the people that come are like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for my whole life. I've gone from one crappy $10 an hour job to another crappy $10 an hour job. And this is what I've wanted. I wanted to be a part of a community of people that believe the things that I believe, that are passionate about the things that I'm passionate about. And we all get together to create this result that's bigger than any one of us could create. That is a very compelling thing. And that when you get that solved, the smaller issues of I keep my car clean, I do things right, I talk to customers well, I treat each other with respect, all those problems get solved because we kind of have the same belief. I know I'm talking real big picture and going really fast. Any thoughts so far?
Yeah, about 1 million questions.
Yeah, so the best / worst podcasts are the ones where I answer one question. You're like, great, now I've got 47 more. Where do we go from here?
Just about that. Yeah, no, but I hear what you're saying. It makes absolute sense.
Cool. Let me sum it up and then we'll hit the lightning round because I want to make sure we get an opportunity to get your wisdom. I know you've got some stuff to share with Cleaning Nation. I'm dying to hear. So the summary is, one, first and foremost, have a clear vision, stated, written, that there's the right answer, the wrong answer, and it's exactly what it is. Have that first. Second, have your core values. And again, not your opinion or your version, or I say it one way, you say it another way. Exact core values. Have fun, make money, be real, help out. Those, and again, your 8 words or 9 words or 12 words or 6 words are going to be different, but when I ask you and the next guy and the next guy and all 50 or people or however many you got on your team, all of them are going to answer with the same answer. That's the second part. The third part is just start living those things so loudly and so clearly that the people that are attracted to them are going to go, oh my gosh, this is what I want to be a part of. Apple was probably a great version of that, right? Apple's kind of innovative and cool and cutting edge and high tech and everything's smooth and the touch and feel is amazing. That was how they lived, breathed, and wanted to be. And that's just who they were. And their customers, they drive by 17 Best Buys, which are now probably going out of business, to get to one Apple store to pay twice as much for a laptop. Why? Because it was a culture. Yeah. They believed in the same things that Apple believed in. And you're not just buying an Apple computer, you're buying kind of that badge of, this is what I stand for. I'm innovative and I'm hip and this is what I believe in. And they have no problem getting employees because guess what? Their employees are just crazy people that bought their product that really, really want to be a part of that culture and they want to be a part of it. So again, just use that as an example. Great. Good summary. Let's hit the lightning round, my friend. I'm going to shut up for 2 seconds. You are going to share some of your wisdom in the years that you've been in the cleaning business with Cleaning Nation. 3 quick questions. You're going to give 3 amazing answers. Question number 1, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice. I'm a workaholic, so the best piece of advice I received once was work smart, not hard.
Love it. Work smarter, not harder. Translated, don't be such a workaholic, you big dummy. That's
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I would never say that, but someone else, of course. What's the biggest mistake you've made in the cleaning business so we can all learn from it?
Biggest mistake I think I've made was thinking that I was the only one doing a great job out there.
Oh, that is so good. I'm going to repeat that. Thinking I'm the only one doing a great job out there. That's caustic. That's poison. That'll absolutely kill your business.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a big mistake.
Good share, Fabio. And again, hard to share, right? That's not fun to say, but thank you for being transparent because I know we've all felt that way. Not one of us is going, oh, Fabio, how dare you? I would never, because we've all been there. Last question. What's one idea Cleaning Nation can put into practice right away that will improve their businesses or their lives like today before they go to bed?
I would say understanding the value of their customers or future customers or prospects, understanding the value of their customers. I think that's the best thing.
Cool. All right, Fabio, thank you. Words from the wise. Thank you so much for joining us. I love your passion, the quality of questions, just your desire to kind of have a company that you could be proud of and a community that everybody wants to be a part of. I appreciate you. I know the Cleaning Nation appreciates you. When you want to check out Fabio's show notes page and discover everything you need to grow your cleaning company, it's all at growmycleaningcompany.com. Leave your questions, your comments, your remarks. I will see you there.
Congratulations. You are now 16% smarter. Still can't get enough cleaning goodness? Go to www.growmycleaningcompany.com for more of the good stuff. Ever want to be rich and famous? Owners of cleaning companies as well as industry experts can apply to be featured on the show by emailing our producer Natalie at support@growmycleaningcompany.com. Until then, don't miss out on all the latest cleaning industry lovin' at www.growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now.